So it's always the same, you know. Anything they do is perfectly fine. And if somebody's offended, it was just a joke and they're too sensitive. Anything I do is a lie, and a scam, and a grift because I'm a piece of shit. So they're going to have me killed because they believe that I scammed $20 last week or a couple of days ago. I can't, at this moment, I don't even know what today is, right? When I have these breakdowns, like the day that I was afraid to leave felt like an eternity. And yeah, it was only one day. But to me, it was very real. And it took so much out of me. I was so afraid. And now they're saying, well, she was never afraid. There was no proof she was afraid other than her crying and begging and pleading for people to understand how afraid she was. There is no proof that she was afraid. And we all know that she is a liar, so you cannot believe her. Even if it looks like she's telling the truth, you need to understand that she is lying every second, every day. Every word that comes out of her mouth is a lie. And that's how you ignore the truth, and that's how you just whitewash it away and say, well, she's not really feeling this way. She's lying. Her family said so. He says they're going to make a video proving that I lied to scam that $20. And they're going to send that video to everybody on my Facebook and make sure that nobody ever believes me or donates to me again. Because they believe that I scammed $20. That's it, just $20. That I didn't scam out of anybody. They held a fundraiser to go and urinate on my little brother's grave that earned $1,500. And now they'll say either that happened, either they did that, or they lied about what they wanted the money for. Is that accurate? If you hold a fundraiser and the title of the fundraiser is fundraiser to go pee on Bubba's grave, and you raise $1,500 for the processes of doing that, and then you decide to use that $1,500 for something else, how is that not a scam? How is that not a lie and a grift? Oh, well, because it's you doing it. Because it was a lot more money, it was a much bigger lie, and it's you doing it, which makes it just a joke. Everything you do is just a joke. Even if it hurts somebody, it's just a joke. But everything I do is the most serious thing in the universe, and it's never going to end for me. That's what people don't understand. This has gone on for over a year, and it is never going to end until it kills me. Every day I receive messages telling me that I am garbage, that I'm fat, that I'm ugly, that I'm worthless, that nobody loves me, that nobody wants me, that nobody ever will or ever has, that I'm just a liar and a scammer and a grifter and I deserve to die because the universe doesn't need people like me. What are my family that are making money, making fun of me and calling me a liar? What are they? What is Adonis Paul earning $1,500 for a stream to go piss on my little brother's grave and then not using the money for that? How is that also not considered a grift? If leaving the house a day later, If needing money because you're afraid to leave the house is a grift, and then you leave the day later because you feel better, how is raising a fundraiser for $1,500 to go and urinate on a little boy's grave not also a scam if you decide not to do that? And I'm not saying that they should do that. I'm saying that he scammed his followers out of $1,500 by letting them think that he was going to use it to go and desecrate a child's grave. And his followers are the kind of disgusting people that wanted to donate to that kind of fundraiser. He used my little brother. He used his idea of desecration on my little brother's grave to profit for himself, to gain $1,500 for himself for something that he never intended to do, but he fully intended to make people believe that he was going to do it, or he would not have titled the stream that. And just because he deleted the live stream doesn't mean that it didn't happen. It still exists. It will always exist in my heart. I'll never ever forget that my aunt did that. And y'all will say, well, she wasn't there. Yes, she was. She didn't know. Yes, she did. Not only did she participate in the stream that had that title, and she knew very well what it was for, she made a video herself mocking me because of how much money it raised, and saying, flat out saying, that it was my fault that it happened because I never learn. Well, you never learn, do you? Look, he just earned $1,500 to go and piss on your brother's grave because you never learn, because you brought this on yourself, because you just have to keep speaking, because you just can't sit back and let us call you trash. You just have to keep defending yourself, and so you brought this on you. You. You did this. You deserve this. But I didn't. Nobody deserves to receive death threats just because they're trying to defend lies and allegations that are being spread about them like wildfire to destroy their life. They are going to have people kill me because they now believe that I stole $20, because they mentally pushed me to the point that I broke and was scared for my life. And now they're going to have me killed for a $20 bill. But they're never, ever going to have to question the $1,500 that they grifted and scammed off of the memory of my dead little brother. $1,500 that was donated and not used for what you said that you were going to use it for. That is a scam. That is a lie. That is a grift. I asked for $20 for food because I was afraid to leave my apartment, and I used it on food, and I didn't leave my apartment because I was afraid. That's not a scam. That's not a grift. That's a mentally unwell person being afraid. You earned $1,500 exploiting that mentally unwell person's emotions. And it's never going to end because you're the one with the power. You're the one with the money. You're the one with the people on your side. And people can listen to my aunt be abusive and place the blame and be a 60-something-year-old woman in denial that she's even the abusive one. When somebody holds a live stream saying, let's go piss on this disabled child's grave, and then they contact the sister and say, well, it's your own fault. If you weren't such a piece of shit, people wouldn't be going after your disabled brother. See what you do, see what you bring on people, see what you cause. You're ruining everything. How can people not see Kathy as the abusive one when she says things like that? It's so clearly abusive. I didn't lie about how scared I was. I'm still scared. I receive death threats every day. How am I not supposed to be scared?